The San Diego Surf Cup 2011. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for Langevin Productions. This match features Abunai from Hawaii, the Hawaii State champions, against San Juan Lightning from Northern California, the Blue 01. Along with me is George Langevin on a camera. 25-minute halves. The Lightning are going to be going from right to left, and from left to right is Abunai. Let's get the lineups for both squads. First for San Juan Lightning Blue 01, head coach Reno Kimente. The team manager is Brooke Castillo. Number 1 will be Christian Castillo, her son. Number 2 is Aidan Ramirez. Number 4 is Daniel McCloskey. Number 5 is Mark McIntosh. Number 7 is Matthew Murray. 8 is Jonathan Vang. 9 is Edith Arun. 10 is Roberto Hadigan. 16 is Julian Boyce. 11 is Jaden Obrakta. 19 is Scott Nicholson. 20 is Nathan Koning. 21 is Kyle Sarner. 23 is Dylan McLaughlin, and 25 is Devlin Spikes. For Abunai, their lineup reads this way. The keeper will be CJ Asun. Number 1 is Meeho Catron. Number 3 is AJ Cousins. Number 4 is Kekoa Kulolo Ia. Number 6 is Jacob Prothro. Number 7 is Skylar Gould. Number 8 is Lincoln Oishi. Number 10 is Kaleo Dutro Raymond. Number 11 is Nick Lamana. Number 12 is Brandon Akami. Number 13 is Justice Gomes. Number 15 is Chase Kaka Foster. Number 21 is Spike Shannon. Number 24 is Richard Nino, and number 25 is Micah Williams. And now that ball in the 18-yard box. And a nice strike into central, and a save is made. Nice strike by Calejo Dutro Raymond. Step over. And an early ball, but nobody going to be on the other end of that one as Skylar Gould trying to go after it. So it'll be a goal kick. 0-0 your score, 25-minute halves. On a beautiful day here at the Polo Grounds, the San Diego Polo Grounds in the city of Del Mar. About 25 miles or so north of the downtown proper. Skylar Gould run off the soccer ball, and on it now is Koning, but dispossessed. And now on that right flank, chasing it down, is Dutro Raymond, and that ball is sent out of play. Going to be a throw-in, and the throw-in now is intercepted by San Juan Lightning Blue. And now that ball is sent across midfield in the defensive half of Abunai, which means dangerous in Japanese. The Hawaii State champions in the boys under 10, sending it in toward the attacking third, intercepted. Running onto it there was Spikes. Spikes sending a ball up forward. Dropping it back, Spikes getting a return pass. And it's central, chasing it down is Arun. And Arun wants to switch it to the near side. Koning, and he's dispossessed in the space. Nicely done by Abunai. The throw in now, Arun intercepted Dutro Raymond, and then now in the central, Abunai trying to get it out of their own defensive half, and they do. In the center circle, here they come down the central. Pass up forward to Gu. Gu on the soccer ball, nice ball, and intercepted, but covering well there is Shannon to keep it in the attacking half of the field. For Abunai, they work it out wide now into the 18-yard box. The pass is intercepted. Micah Williams on the wide there, still on a soccer ball. Williams trying to elude the man marking him that time, Matthew Murray. Murray doing a fine job of not allowing him to turn. 0-0 your score here in the first half of action. It is boys under 11, Surf Cup 2011. Happy you're joining us in this match. Grab your beverage and your snack. Nice teasing ball, but a save by the keeper that time. As Abunai trying to get somebody to redirect it in the back of the net. Cross midfield now as McCloskey, or rather that was Kulolo Ia, and he's sending it across midfield. And it's going to be a throw-in for Abunai. But a substitution is going to come in for Abunai. In the white. First substitution of the match. And that's going to be number 8, Lincoln Oishi. And Lincoln has to wait until the player recognizes that he's coming off. Can't have too many players on the field. And Lincoln is an outside mid forward type. The throw in for Abunai toward the 18-yard box. The header brought down by San Juan Lightning. Now that ball is sent right at their keeper, and he has to make the save. Down the far side, trying to get something going, but nicely compressed in the midfield area is Abunai, and Hawaii State champions of the boys under 10. The nice ball played into the 18-yard box, but played into a space where there was nobody that time by Dutra Raymond, so he'll try it again. Getting his teammate to run onto it is Akaka Foster and Sjsc. And his teammate's not able to make anything more out of that scenario in the attacking third. Still 0-0. A goal kick upcoming for San Juan Lightning Blue. Surf Cup 2011. First day of action, and now coming in for Abunai is A.J. Cousins. A.J. is an outside mid type of player. Ball along the left flank. And San Juan Lightning trying to get some action going offensively, but they can't keep it in. So Abunai will throw it in. And throwing that ball in there was Nick Lamana. And Nick has it now, and his intended pass was partially deflected. So it goes off the San Juan Lightning Blue, and he'll throw in for Nick again. And there's going to be a substitution as Daniel McCloskey is going to come out for the Blue of San Juan Lightning. And it looks like Jaden Obrakta is into the match. So Jaden Obrakta is in for San Juan Lightning Blue, the throw-in. And I guess was an illegal throw-in. So San Juan Lightning Blue now will get the opportunity to throw it in. Roberto Hadigan throwing it in. Roberto into that attacking third with his teammate now, Obrakta. Obrakta on the move, takes a shot, and he misses the far post. He had the right idea, Jaden, trying to bend that ball into the far post and get the first score of the match, but it did not work out that way. But a nice run by Obrakta. So the goal kick for Abunai on his beautiful sun-swept day in the 70s here in the city of Del Mar. On the right flank, the Lightning of San Juan in Northern California, the El Dorado, Folsom, Sacramento area, trying to get something going. And nicely done in the central by Mark McIntosh to keep it in the defensive half. And here's McIntosh again. McIntosh, a nice ball up forward, but it had too much pace on it as Koning could not secure it. So on it now is Oishi, and then he goes out wide to Foster, but it was intercepted. And it's a throw-in now. Kawakami, and then he's got his teammate Gomes. Gomes going down the central, but the pass was intercepted right before the 18. Only a couple of players in their own defensive half, and an offsides call. For a moment there, Devlin Spikes thought he was onside, but he was not. The linesman calling that very quickly, and maybe it was more in his mind and he wishes he was onside, as they had few players in their own defensive half of the field, did Abunai. So the free kick, straight up the central, met there by McIntosh. Quick touch by Koning. Koning can't possess it now, taken away nicely by Akaka Foster. Sjsc on a move, and his pass is intercepted and knocked away past the goal line by Edith Arun. Arun protecting into space, not wanting that pass to end up to a teammate in the central of that 18-yard box. So it'll be a corner kick now, unofficially the second corner kick of the match for Abunai. the Hawaii visitors have had a great year, and of course the season is over, but they're trying to get it started in the boys under 11 category. And in their first game, ran into a tough squad. Barcelona up in the air, and a keeper gets a rebound. He touched it first, and then that ball came off his fingertips, but he was able to find it before anybody could pounce on it for Abunai. Pushing that ball out wide is Murray. So it'll be a throw-in, nobody on the other end of it, but there will be a substitution. As coming out is number 20, and that was Koning. And I believe it was Jonathan Vang into the match now. If we do not catch any of the substitutions, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Abunai trying to work out of their own defensive half, and they do. Pushing it across, but nobody there as the pass tried to go out wide. But getting in there in the mix is Oishi. And Oishi going down, no call on the play. Nearly a handball by Spikes, but not called. Cousins on the wide. That ball goes out of play, knocked out by San Juan Lightning Blue. And now they have it. Push it up to Devlin Spikes. Devlin having a hard time as he's being marked heavily by Keikoa. Kulolo Ia. On that last sequence now. And they're trying to get a run as the back line playing very high. That can be dangerous when you do that. Here's Spikes. Spikes now trying to make a move. Spikes having a hard time. He's being marked well. He still has it. Finds his teammate now, and that is a hit again, and a pass goes over the top of the net wide, way wide of the near post. And it'll be a goal kick. 0-0 your score here in the first half between Abunai and San Juan Lightning Blue, 0-1. A great week here in San Diego. A comic convention, Marvel Comics, starting on Thursday. And then on Wednesday, they had the Del Mar races get going. Right here in the city of Del Mar, their big cash cow for the year, so to speak. Runs all the way almost till Labor Day. Just across the I-5 freeway, which is only about a mile or so from here. The throw in, San Juan Lightning Blue giving that ball up, and on the run, Abunai, and that service that time by Chase Foster just didn't quite get to its intended target in Skylar Gu. Otherwise, they had a big run in the 18-yard box. Chase Akaka Foster, he of the red cleats, finds a way around a defender, gets it to Spike Shannon. Shannon to Gu. Gu, nice step over. Gu tries to accelerate and takes a shot. It was deflected as they played well to defend in the central of their 18-yard box. Back upfield now. And again, Abunai holding that line up high. Trying to, again, compress the visitors from Northern California in their midfield area. But when you do that, it can be a gamble that you can lose in. And here is the service. Looking for Devlin Spikes, it didn't get there. Here's Chase Akaka Foster. Foster pushing it, or striking it forward, and going down is A.J. Cousins, and he draws a foul. So it'll be a free kick as A.J. Cousins drawing the foul. their first free kick and a yellow card now. Actually, we're going to give it 2 free kicks now in a defensive half for Abunai, and a player drawing a yellow card for San Juan Lightning Blue. Still 0-0, your score. You're watching a Langevin Productions. Greg G.K. Porter along with George. Nice one right at the keeper, and he's able to make the save. Chase, a good delivery. The keeper able to make the save. The header. Header that time by Julian Boyce. In the central there is A.J. Cousins. Cousins dropping it back to Gomes. Gomes striking it up forward. He was looking for Micah Williams. He didn't get it as a defender into space, knocking it out of play. And substitutions coming in for San Juan Lightning Blue. Jaden Obrakta is in the match again. And I believe it was, well, we'll mention him as he touched that soccer ball. Can't always catch them as they come in. Mejio Catron is coming in. Yeah. So Mijo Catron into the match now. In the central for Skylar Gu, but he can't get around a defender there. Nice ball out wide for Oishi. Oishi routed off the soccer ball, but here is Chase Akaka Foster. Back to Oishi. Lincoln's pass intercepted in the central. On the near side now, Brandon Kawakimi. And a keeper comes off his line and is able to make the save there. Again, compressed very big time in the midfield area. The line playing high for Abunai. And they don't want to drop that line back, that back line. On it now is Brandon Kawakami. Kawakami still on a soccer ball. Kawakami goes down on one knee, still has it, and he gets it over to Chase, and Chase takes a shot and misses it on the near side. Nice run there and good agility. Kawakami, Brandon, number 12. Substitution now. Roberto Hadegan is leaving the match, and whoever came in for him, we will mention him as they touch that soccer ball. In the central, off Oishi. And a touch by Aiden Ramirez. He tried to go further, could not. As that back line is stout for Abunai, getting it up forward again. And working with it is Skylar Gu into the 18-yard box now. And on it now is Oishi. His service intercepted. And it goes back up to Kaka Foster. Finds a teammate, takes a shot at a save. Nice ball by Chase Akaka Foster, and a good presence of mind to diagonal that in the 18. The last sequence. Back up the field on their counterattack and onside. Right now could be a big play with it, and it's grabbed by the keeper, Sjsc. Big play that time by Kyle Sarner, who just came into the game, and Kyle just could not get the opportunity to get off the shot, as defensively they played very well. In their own 18-yard box, so coming back the other way, and a save by the keeper. San Juan Lightning Blue having to retreat back big time, as Abunai said, we're going to go right back at you. Justice Gomes sending a pass out wide, and his pass is a beautiful ball into Central now. On it is Skylar Goo. Goo tried to take a shot, and it was blocked. On it now is Sjsc Foster, but his pass is intercepted into Central, and give great credit by the defenders in the 18-yard box, as they have been pressured by Abunai, but they will not relinquish big-time opportunities to Abunai. And that ball is still going as center ref says play on. Staying with it is Jaden Obrachta. Obrachta now try to go further, but Richie Nino came back and took the soccer ball away from him. Nice presence of mind by Richie Nino, and he showed his hustle there to get to the soccer ball. Could have been a big play. The throw in into the 18-yard box, it bounces, but Sjsc is able to make the save. CJ gets it all the way to midfield. Intercepted, but he gives it away now. A nice service, but getting over there nicely is Dylan McLaughlin. And it'll be a corner kick. McLaughlin doing a fine job to get back to that soccer ball. If he doesn't, they got a big chance. Coming in now for Abunai is Nick Lamana. The third corner kick of the match. Abunai with an in-swinger and a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! La! Nick LaManna with a shot in the upper half of the net. And it is 1-0 as Abunai gets on the board first. And there is a board over there when you walk the best of the best. The central part of the Polo Grounds and a San Diego Surf Cup, the awning. And there's a big scoreboard over there, and Abunai gets on to that scoreboard with the first and only goal of the match. Stick with us, you'll see George showing what the kids are paying attention to at halftime, and then we'll be back with the exciting second half in his boys under 11 match. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. And the second half now underway. Ball sent down the Central. San Juan Lightning Blue down 1-0. As Nick Lamana scoring the only goal of the match. And as you watched in the first half, you watched the high line by Abunai. And now they're trying to work out of their own defensive third. And on it, Justice Gomes. Mijo Catron. And Mijo throws it in. Into the corner. Looking for Skylar Gu. Gu didn't get to it. In the center. .50-50 ball now. Justice Gomes. Gomes to Catron. Catron on the near side. Nice move around one defender, but he can't get around the second one. The San Juan Lightning with Daniel McCloskey coming over to make a nice play into space. Into Central. The header again. Every player is in the defensive half of the San Juan Lightning Blue. And it is an offsides call as Devlin Spikes. Or is that is not Spikes, that's Julian Boyce. Would have loved to have been onside that time. It wasn't going to be for San Juan Lightning out of the Sacramento area. The free kick taken by Richie Nino. Comes back to Richie, and nice ball brought down, and then now in space, Michael Williams controlling it, getting it out to Mijo Catron. Catron working it to the Central. The touch going out wide, but dispossessed and back the other way with Boyce. Boyce now into space, has it, and then his teammate sends one into the 18-yard box, but coming way off his line is CJ Asun. He intercepted there by Devlin Spikes, and Spikes chasing it down, and Spikes winning it. Devlin Spikes now to 18, and he just decided to take a shot, and it'll be a corner kick. So the San Juan Lightning now will get a corner kick. I believe that is their first corner kick of the match. Roberto Hadegan will take it. His team down by 1 on a goal in the first half, late in the first half by Nick Lamana for Abunai. The CK upcoming here at the Surf Cup 2011. The in-swinger trying to get another person to strike that soccer ball, but could not do it in the blue jerseys. They have to retreat back quickly, and getting back there was Dylan McLaughlin. Sending a long ball, but way too much pace on that ball for Roberto Hadegan to get to it. CJ Asun, a keeper, intercepted at midfield. And now on that soccer ball was Spikes. Spikes going out wide, and he had too much pace on the ball for his teammate. And instead, I believe that was Nick Lamana getting over, and it was, to get to that soccer ball first. And pushing it out of danger for Abunai. And it is going to be brought back as a free kick. The foul on the play for Abunai now. Going against the sun here in the second half, as they were going in the other direction, obviously, in the first half. Settling that soccer ball was Chase Akaka Foster. trying to continue on their progress, but they could not. But now they have Nick LaManna, and his strike was intercepted as Dylan McLaughlin has played quite well defensively for San Juan Lightning Blue. But here's a free kick after the foul for Abunai. The touch there by Sjsc Foster goes out wide, and it goes out of play. Center ref conversing with the linesman, and it will be a throw in by LaManna. Substitution that came in, and we will mention him as they touch that soccer ball. If I did not mention that Christian Castillo has been the keeper for San Juan Lightning Blue, should have. Nice shot right there, and CJ Asun able to corral that one on the fly. Intercepting, and it goes out of play, and just kind of protecting into space. San Juan Lightning's Julian Boyce. Julian nearly kicked that time, and it is going to be a free kick for the San Juan Lightning, and thankfully Julian's okay. Dylan McLaughlin is going to take it. McLaughlin on a bounce, trying to get a teammate to win it there in a space. As Spikes goes after it, he doesn't get it, and his teammate is trying to get it into space. They could not. They ended up in their defensive half, and now they got a long ball down the left flank. On it there was Roberto Hedigan, and Hedigan doing a step over, trying to run that defensive player back. And did a pretty good job of it, but then lost control of the soccer ball. So a goal kick for San Juan Lightning Blue, leading 1-0. The clock is not the friend of the San Juan Lightning Blue here in this match. It's only 25 minutes halves here in bracket play of the Surf Cup 2011. Greg G.K. Porter, happy to be along with you here in the second half. And George Langevin on the video camera, bringing all the sights and sounds to you. Touch there quickly by Devlin Spikes, going out wide. And now he's got his teammate, Hedigan, dropping it back to Scott Nicholson, and Nicholson pushing it out wide, or striking it out wide. Trying to get to it was Boyce, and he ran by it. So now retreating back, and Skylar Gu couldn't get to it, the striker for Abunai. Boyce out wide. Boyce touches it, and they say, the linesman says it was touched out by Abunai first. So it's a free kick, or rather a throw-in, I should say, from the far side touchline. And a foul. And it'll be a free kick right outside the box. I believe that's the first free kick inside the defensive half for San Juan Lightning Blue. Could be wrong, but it definitely is in the second half. And it's a nice, brilliant ball, and nearly into the back of the net. He had that ball brilliantly on frame, but just could not get it to hit the far post and maybe carry him inside. Or get a teammate to direct it into the back of the net. A quality free kick that time for San Juan Lightning Blue. And now here they go again, using the sun at their back to their advantage here in the second half. as they've had quite a bit more touches in the second half, and usually in a soccer match I'll say it could be a tale of two halves, and the San Juan Lightning Blue are definitely playing a lot better. On to the soccer ball is McCloskey. McCloskey chasing it down. His service is intercepted. Just a little bit past his teammate in the 18. On it now is Matthew Murray. Murray trying to get it to his teammate, and he didn't quite get that ball to his teammate. However, retreating back there is Scott Nicholson. After a service, and Nicholson into space, and Nicholson a little bit too rough in his attempt to get to the soccer ball, knocking down Sjsc Akaka Foster. So it's a free kick. The third free kick inside the defensive half of San Juan Lightning Blue. And a service into central. Sjsc Akaka Foster chasing it down. Off the 50-50, he goes down. Winning it is the Blue, San Juan Lightning. But Abunai has a player in the deep back, able to only two players in their defensive half as they play that high line, getting the soccer ball up forward to the attacking third, but it is out of play. And San Juan Lightning Blue will throw it in. Daniel McCloskey dropping it back at his teammate. Matthew Murray just could not strike the ball the way he wanted to, and now gives up a big chance here in the attacking third. As substitution, A.J. Cousins coming into the match now, number 3 in the white on the near side. Micah Williams will throw it in. Finds Cousins in the corner. Cousins now chases it down, but he won't be able to get to it as McCloskey gets to it first. McCloskey trying to go up forward as it was intercepted. Now that ball's into central now. Trying to do something with Skylar Go, and he just misses it wide. Nice strike by Skylar Good, but he just could not beat Christian Castillo inside that far post. Substitutions coming in for San Juan Lightning Blue as McCloskey leaves. Daniel McCloskey out of the match now. And the player that just came in was number 3. We do not have him marked on our sheet. On a soccer ball now is Boyce, and a shot and a save by Asun. It's still kept past the goal line, not past to where it would have been a corner kick. Inside of the goal line. Skylar Goo trying to go forward, he could not. Dispossessed nicely as the defenders stiffen up. Dylan McLaughlin doing a fine job back there in defense. Kloski's done a fine job too back there in defense for San Juan Lightning Blue, but unfortunately for them, time is running out. They are down 1-0. Would be a tough way to lose a match here in the Surf Cup. You have to be invited into the Surf Cup tournament by virtue of the way you've played your season. Both these teams have played their season quite well, as third in State Cup play in California was San Juan Lightning Blue. They are ranked number 2 in the state for boys under 11 coming into the tournament. And Abunai, the Hawaii State champions, leading 1-0 into the 18-yard box. The shot and a save by Asun. Scott Nicholson. A nice strike. Good ball right at the keeper. Julian Boyce. And the center ref.
Come on, Jess, let's go.
Going to be a free kick. And that free kick is going to be for Abunai. Leading 1-0 here in the second half of action with the time running out, and San Juan Lightning Blue having to make some more attempts at the keeper, as Nicholson did moments ago. McLaughlin running onto it now is Michael Williams. But here's Boyce. But Boyce couldn't get it to his teammate. On the near side, coming into the space there was Michael Williams again, and Williams getting it over to Sjsc Foster. But here's Boyce. Boyce get up to number 3. His pass was blocked, but now he's able to get the through ball all the way down. But getting back on the play was Kekoa Kuloloia. Nice job by Kekoa. That ball is knocked out of play. 1-0. Your score. Each time the substitutions go on, it works against San Juan Lightning. Scott Nicholson coming out of the match now. And we will mention whoever came in as he touched that soccer ball. Number 8, Lincoln Oishi is into the match for Abunai. Boyce now. Julian Boyce just outside the 18. Always dangerous. His service. It can't get anybody on the other end of it. And now Vang trying to get to it. And it goes past the goal line. Lastly touched out by San Juan Lightning Blue. Vang would have loved to get a hold of that soccer ball. Jonathan, in his angst, ran right by it. But that ball was knuckling away from him. Tough play. Here's Boyce again, though. He's going to try that service again, but he's not going to be able to do it as he's dispossessed there with A.J. Cousins now. Cousins trying to go up forward. His pass was intercepted. McLaughlin again back there, roaming defensively. Dillon played well. San Juan Lightning Blue, they get the throw in, looking for, again, Julian Boyce, knocked out by A.J. Cousins. Will be a throw in on the near side as Hadigan trying to get to it. Knocked out by Hadigan. His team down by 1 precious goal here in the second half. Every time it goes out, it works against San Juan Lightning Blue. Up in the air. Here's Hadigan with some space. Hadigan going towards the central. He's got his teammate. Nice service now. They get it in the box. Here's Boyce, and he tries the shot, and it is blocked. He's got support there. Back into the box to Boyce, but he cannot get another strike at it. As it goes over to Abunai. They're going to get a counterattack going, and trying to run it down is Skylar Gu, but getting to it first is Christian Castillo coming off his line. A.J. Cousins. Service doesn't get to Gu as it was taken away that time by Mark McIntosh. Out wide, and it'll be a throw-in. Actually, it's a free kick for San Juan Lightning Blue at midfield. It's a strike by Obrakta and a foul, and it'll be a free kick just right outside the center circle. As going down, Devlin Spikes on the play. McLaughlin, Dillon at midfield. Only the second free kick inside the defensive half, unofficially. McLaughlin, service into the box, but he can't quite get a teammate to strike it again. And now he has to retreat back defensively. They get it around him now. Gu chasing it down. He can't get to it, as getting to it first was Mark McIntosh. Going to be a throw-in for San Juan Lightning Blue. And boy, do they have to take advantage of opportunities. They're in their own defensive half. McIntosh settles it. Strikes it forward. Finds his teammate Scott Nicholson, but Nicholson couldn't possess it any longer. As getting over there was Nick LaManna. He has the only score of this match, number 11 for Abunai, Nick LaManna. On a beautiful shot in the first half, in the late moments of the first half. Substitutions coming in for Abunai as number 12, and that is Brandon Kawakami. So Brandon back into the match. Plays an outside defender spot, going to help that defensive gym in this game as they have played a high line and it has worked for them. Two players going down. McIntosh or Haydigan over there in the space finds a teammate, the service. They want to go back out on top. They find Murray. Murray's pass was intercepted, and it'll be a foul. So it's a free kick. Another one inside the defensive half of Abunai. Only the third of the game, of the match for San Juan Lightning Blue. McLaughlin, a beautiful one, a goal! Dylan McLaughlin scoring the goal on a beautiful blast in the top part of the net, and it is 1-1. A big goal late in the second half, late in the match. It was late in the first half for Abunai, and it's late in the second half for San Juan Lightning Blue. And it is 1-1. It won't go into overtime or extra time, if you will, because it is only bracket play. Maybe only a couple of minutes unofficially left in the match. Will somebody be able to pull an even later goal and win this match, or will it end up a tie? Both teams will get points if it does end up a tie, but obviously, if you win, you want those big 3 points. Here's a strike out of Central looking for Boyce. He couldn't quite get to it as it was intercepted into space. Now back the other way with Chase Akaka Foster taken away now. San Juan Lightning Blue looking for Boyce, but he can't quite get to it as it was intercepted in the deep back. And a foul, and it'll be a free kick. Richie Nino has played well. And his defenders done a fine job. Micah Williams, Nino, Kawakami, Kuloloia. But at the same time, McCloskey, McIntosh, McLaughlin have played well for San Juan Lightning Blue. That's why it is only 1-1. Richie Nino, his pass intercepted. It caroms over to the near side, and running onto it is Obrakta. Obrakta gets it to Boyce. Boyce on the move. Boyce's pass blocked. Boyce gets it again. Takes a shot, and it's intercepted. But Boyce goes after it again outside of the box. Tries to go further in the box, and he lost the soccer ball. Kuloloia. Kekoa happy on that play. Moments left in the match now. On it is Mijo Catron trying to make a move. It is knocked out by San Juan Lightning Blue. It'll be a throw-in for Abunai in a 1-1 match. And that's the end of the match. A late goal for San Juan Lightning Blue, and they are able to get a tie out of this boys under 11 match in the Surf Cup 2011. We hope you've enjoyed all the action as both teams playing very well. The high line really gave San Juan Lightning Blue trouble, but they were able to get the free kick and the goal by Dylan McLaughlin after number 11, Nick LaMotta, had scored in the first half. We'll be back with interviews and closing comments from those who participated in this fine boys under 11 Surf Cup 2011 match. Stick with us. Greg GK Porter back here at the Surf Cup 2011 with the San Juan Lightning Blue. And you are?
Alan Ramirez.
Alan, talk about this game and this tournament in the first day here.
It's very surprising. The game was very good and everything.
You like that goal in the second half, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Well, you got in later in the first half. Were you hurt, or why didn't you get in early in the game, or does your coach usually like to substitute you like that?
Substitute me like that.
Okay, so you get to look at what's happening out there and then put pressure on the other team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your summer been so far? What have you done that's been fun?
Pretty much swimming. It's very hot over there in Reno.
Okay. All right. You live in Reno?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. It's a beautiful place. I've been up there before. When you go to school, what's your favorite subject, and do you have a favorite teacher? You going to be going to the same school coming up this year?
Yes.
And your favorite subject and favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Miss Benz, and my favorite subject is math.
Okay. All right. Well, let me talk to your teammate in the Central, and good luck in the rest of the tournament. And you are?
Cameron Cerner.
Okay. Cameron, talk about so far in the tournament, the trip coming down here, those types of things.
Well, the trip coming down here was long. I think we're playing good so far, and if we keep this up, we can win.
Okay. Well, it's kind of nice to get that second half goal, right?
Yes.
All right. When you guys have a game like this, what does your coach tell you at halftime? You know, where you're still in the game, what does he tell you?
Well, probably to work harder. We have a whole new half. Yeah.
It seemed like you guys worked really hard in the second half, and it showed that you get the result with the goal. When you're not playing soccer, how's the summer been for you?
It's been good. Well, the best thing is no school.
Okay. You going to be going to the same school coming up this year?
Yes.
All right. And you got a favorite subject or teacher over there?
My favorite teacher was Miss Morgante and math.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
And you are?
Roberto Hadigan.
Roberto, talk about the Surf Cup so far and your trip coming down here.
Well, the trip coming down here was really long, but we had a fun time, and I was surprised that these people are really good, and they played good over here at this game. They were all on us, and we just couldn't get the ball out. We didn't have that much chances, but our defender luckily scored a goal in the last few minutes.
Well, that's sometimes the way soccer is. I mean, when you get that chance, hopefully you can make good on it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Talk about things outside of soccer for you that are fun.
Well, I like school. That's the first thing. And
anything this summer, trips that you've gone on or anything?
I went to Disneyland with my sisters, and my dad, I love him because he always trains me a lot all around. He brings me to train, to do all these stuff, and I'm trying to play good.
What's your most fun ride at Disneyland?
I would say California Screaming.
Okay. You had a lot of fun on that ride, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, good luck in the rest of this tournament, and let me talk to some of your teammates, okay?
Thank you.
Some more of the San Juan Lightning Blue, who were not victorious, but they found a way to get a goal in the second half, and you are?
My name is Devlin Spikes.
Devlin, talk about what they were trying to do defensively, but in this game, you guys found a way to tie them up.
Yeah, it was a great competition, and I'm really looking forward to the next game. And our defense was tight, but, we all got to work on some things, though.
All right. Well, you guys are warming up now in this tournament, and you like your prospects?
Yeah, it's cool. So some don't really know what prospects is.
You like your chances, meaning?
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Sounds good. All right. Well, when you're not playing soccer, talk about this summer, how much fun it's been.
It's been cool. I've been hanging out with my family, my dogs. We're at a pet resort, so
Oh, great.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
What kind of dogs do you have?
2 German Shepherds.
All right.
Yeah.
You know their names?
Sammy and Bella.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Okay. You looking forward to going back to school, or it doesn't really matter? Or do you have a favorite subject or teacher over there?
I'm sort of looking forward to it because I'm going to a new school, and I'm not really sure about the teachers' names.
Okay.
But
And what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject has to be PE, going outside and kicking the ball around. So.
All right. Well, look forward to the rest of this tournament, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And you are the keeper because you have the different color jersey. Talk a little bit about, Christian, this game and how your teammates played defensively.
I think we could have done a little better defensively. We had some backdoor situations, but I think we could have done better.
Okay. Well, they played the high line, and they like to compress you guys throughout the first half. But in the second half, you guys found a better way to deal with it.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Well, when you're not playing soccer, what's the most fun thing for you to do? How's this summer been for you?
It's been great. Just doing other sports and having fun, having friends over.
Okay. All right. Swimming, whatever, skateboarding and all that kind of good stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're getting ready to go back to school pretty soon. Are you going to be at the same school? Do you have a favorite teacher or subject over at the school?
Well, I'm going to a middle school, so I don't really know any of the teachers there.
Okay. You got a favorite subject?
Math or science.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Christian, and hope to see you again sometime down the road.
Okay. Thank you.
And we've got some more San Juan Lightning, 2 or 3, doesn't matter. And you are?
I'm Julian Spikes. I'm related to Devlin Spikes.
Okay. Julian, talk about, the trip coming down here and, the way the tournament has evolved so far.
Well, I'm having a good time. I flew, so.
Oh, great.
It wasn't very interesting. The tournament, it's been fun. We won the first game. Well, this game was just one physical match. Julian had a great goal with like 4 to 3 minutes left, and I'm having fun so far.
All right. Well, when it's not soccer for you, talk about the summer and how, the kinds of fun things you've been able to do with your family and things like that.
Well, I don't really do much while when I'm not playing soccer, I'm either hanging out with my little brother.
Little brother? And what's his name?
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. Say hi.
Hi.
Little bashful there.
Or just sitting around watching TV or doing what I mostly do.
Okay.
Play video games or something like that.
What's your favorite video game?
FIFA.
Okay. A lot of kids like the FIFA. Just makes, especially if they're playing soccer, makes them better. All right. When you go back to school, you're going to be going back to the same school. And do you have a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
Yeah, my favorite teacher so far is my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Mack. Yeah, I will be returning to the same school, and I'm kind of lucky because my grandma works at my school.
Oh, yeah, that does help. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament, all right?
Thank you.
All right. And some more of the San Juan Lightning Blue. And you can come 2, you can come 3, or you can come individually. And you are?
Matthew Murray.
Okay. Matthew, talk about this game a little bit.
Yeah, it was really exciting, and we got a really late goal, which was good. So, yeah.
Okay. What do you think your team has to do maybe to at least get out of bracket play and have a chance?
Beat Barcelona.
Okay. And they're a pretty tough team, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys are a tough team, too, and it showed in this match. When you're not playing soccer, talk about things that are fun for you as far as this summer is concerned.
I like to play with my dog, just hang out at the house.
Okay, what kind of dog is it and what's the name?
It's a Cocker Spaniel called Mimi.
Oh, all right. And you just kind of hang out at the house and everything and maybe play video games or something?
Oh, yeah, I swim too.
Okay. Pretty good swimmer?
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. All right, well, talk about at school. You got to go back to school eventually. Talk about if it's the same school or if it's, another school and your favorite subject.
Yeah, I'm going back to the same school, and my favorite subject is math.
All right. Sounds good. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament, Matthew.
Thank you.
All right. And some more of the San Juan Lightning Blue. We got a couple of young men here, and you are?
Audit their own.
Okay. Talk about this game and how it worked out for you guys and maybe, your chances in the rest of this tournament.
Well, it was a great competition, but we just played our hearts out and we got it shy.
Okay.
When they beat Barcelona, that's the only thing we want.
All right. So everybody seems to be gunning for Barcelona, and they're riding high. They've won their first 2 or 3 games?
They won like 7-0, 5-0. We just got to play hard and win.
Okay. Well, that's a good mental mindset towards any team that you got to play. How's the summer been for you? Any special trips you've gone to? Things you do at home, family, pets, things with your family members?
Well, I took a trip to Europe this year, and
oh, wow.
it's
Where'd
been
you
pretty
go?
fun. 7 countries, Austria, Netherlands, and a couple more.
Okay. I got the Jersey Netherlands. They were pretty good in the World Cup, weren't they?
Yes, they're really good.
All right. And at the time, I didn't know what jersey it was. I just got a jersey, Anyways, so you're going back to school. You got a favorite subject, or are you going back to the same school? Talk about those types of things.
I'm going to middle school, and my favorite subject's math.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
All right. Another San Juan Lightning Blue player, and you are?
Nathan Koenig.
Nathan, talk about this game and the trip down here, that kind of stuff.
Well, the trip was really boring because I had to go with my 2 siblings, so I was crammed. And
How many siblings you got?
2.
All right, and you did say 2. What are their names, I should say?
Stefan and Natalie.
Okay, cool. Are they younger than you or older than you?
One's older and one's younger.
All right, good. They play soccer too?
No.
All right. Okay, and you were going to say?
Well, the game was really hard. They played really well. And I was pretty surprised because I didn't know that they had soccer in Hawaii. So.
Well, yeah, they do. And at least over the last 10 years, they've been really competitive. We've been able to see them, and not necessarily this team, but other Hawaii teams, so they've gotten a lot better. But it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
All right. Okay. When you go back to school, you're going to go back to the same school. You have a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
I'm not going to the same school, so I don't know any teachers, but my favorite subject's science.
Okay, sounds good. You go into middle school then, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you very much, and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Okay.
All righty, and you are?
Scott Nicholson.
All right, Scott. And Scott, talk about, this game. I mean, you guys played quite well, especially in the second half.
Yeah. I like Dylan's last goal. That was pretty cool. And then we shouldn't have let them get that last goal or their first goal.
So you guys, you feel that you guys can play a lot better than this game, and you're looking forward to that other club that was mentioned, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, when you're not playing soccer, talk about the fun things for you. Any special family trips so far this summer?
No. This is our first time we kind of left our home and to do something.
Okay.
We mostly had play dates and just stayed at home and play something.
Okay. All right. Well, when you go back to school, you're going to be going back to the same school, or are you going to a different school?
Same school.
Okay. Favorite subject?
Math.
All right. Good deal. Well, good luck in the rest of this tournament.
Thanks.
All right. And some more of the San Juan Lightning Blue, and you are?
Jaden Abokta.
Okay. Jaden, talk about this match.
I thought we could have done a little better defensively. I thought in the second half we did a lot better because we played the ball and we got a lot more shots. Dylan's goal was I didn't expect it to be off a free kick.
But he hit it well, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay, Jaden, talk about things outside of soccer for you.
I play with my friends. I go running sometimes.
Okay.
I don't really.
Okay. But you just try to have fun, right? Got brothers and sisters or family pets?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister, and we have a dog and a cat.
All right, good deal. Okay, well, when you go back to school, you're going to go back to the same school or different school, and you got a favorite subject?
Yes, I'm going to go back to the same school, and my favorite subject is either science or PE.
All right, good deal. Those are great subjects. Take care, Jaden, and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Okay, and you are?
Jonathan Vang.
Okay, Jonathan, talk about this game and the way your teammates played and, the trip coming down here also.
Well, it was our first time here in San Diego, and we had a tough game with the other team, but we did pretty well second half.
Okay, yeah, you guys really did. It was fun watching you guys throughout the match, really. What do you guys have to do, Jonathan, you think, to maybe get into, the qualifying rounds?
We have to beat the other team on the next game tomorrow, and we need to step it up.
Okay, and you're going to be a part of that mission to step it up, right?
Yes.
Right. Jonathan, talk about things outside of soccer for you that are fun. Maybe special trips that you've had this summer, things that you guys might have done that you'll always remember.
Well, usually I mostly just stay home.
Okay.
Yeah, and just hang out with my family members and all that stuff.
Okay, all right. Well, you going back to school? Are you going to go back to the same school? And is there a favorite subject at that school?
I'm going back to the same school, and my favorite subject is math.
All right. It's a good deal. Good luck in the future, Jonathan.
Okay, thanks.
And some more of this San Juan Lightning Blue from the Sacramento area, and you are?
Mark McIntosh.
Mark, talk about this match, talk about the trip coming down here, those types of things.
It wasn't that bad for me because I flew here, so it wasn't too bad, but it was still a little bit boring in some parts.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay, how about this game?
I thought we played pretty good, but we need to work on our shape and switching the ball. And other than that, we did good.
Well, those guys compressing the back line and everything, they made it tough on you guys in trying to keep your shape or anything in this match, didn't they?
Yes, it did a lot.
Talk about, you got any brothers and sisters, family, pets, things outside of soccer for you.
Yes, I have one brother and 2 dogs.
Okay. All right. What kind of dogs?
One is a peekapoo. It's a mix of a Pekingese and a poodle.
All right. Cool.
And then a border collie.
All right. Well, those are 2 great dogs. You going to go back to the same school, or are you going to go to a different school? And do you have a favorite subject over there?
Yes, I'm staying at the same school, and my favorite subject is probably language arts or math.
All right. Sounds good. Well, good luck in the rest of this tournament, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And you are?
Dylan McLaughlin.
Dylan, were you the guy that put the ball, that one with the geometric designs in the back of the net, on a free kick and a long distance one?
Yeah, this is our. We haven't played on the big fields too long. We played up on another tournament, and that was our first time playing on the big field, so it's pretty hard.
What did you think when you struck the soccer ball? Was there anything that you thought about? Just try to hit it as hard as you can? What were you thinking?
I just tried to put it in the net. After I kicked that, I knew that was going in.
All right, so you know how to strike it, and when it strike it well, to make sure that the keeper's going to have a hard time trying to save it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. You got your teammate there messing with you a little bit. All right, well, they should, because you made that happen for your team to tie it up. An important goal, and obviously it helps you guys out in this tournament. Talk about things outside of soccer for you that are fun with your family. Any special trips you guys have taken? Obviously, this is a big one coming down to Southern California.
Yeah, well, we go to Europe like every year in the summer.
Great.
Yeah, down in Ireland, we play soccer down there.
Oh,
watch some teams play.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's ex-husband is he's got dual citizenship and got from Ireland and all that kind of stuff like that. He keeps making trips back and forth. Anyways, talk about you going back to another school, or are you going to stay at the same school? And do you have a favorite subject?
I'm going to the same school, and I don't really have a favorite subject because I don't really like any subject.
Except for soccer, right?
Yeah.
All right, Dylan, well, congratulations and good luck towards helping your team with some more goals like that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And last but definitely not least, and you are?
Daniel McCloskey.
Okay, Daniel, you're part of that great defensive contingent. You kept your team close, and then obviously Dylan scores the goal to tie it up. Wasn't it a lot of fun playing back there?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, you guys seem to, keep the communication going well. And is that what you guys, your coach tries to tell you every game?
Yeah, we practice it, and just we gotta play like that every time, because yeah.
All right. Well, talk about things outside of soccer for you. Maybe other than coming down here to Southern California, maybe other trips that you've done, or just playing around your neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah, we just my family went to the Bay Area for my grandma, and just had a good time. Played soccer the whole time with my cousins. And
oh, great.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, well, that's a good trip right there, too. So you've had a good summer. When you go back to school, are you going to be going back to the same school, or are you going to another school, or how's that shaking out along with your favorite subject?
Well, I'm going to another school. I'm going to middle school, Sutter Middle School, and my favorite subject's math.
Okay. All right, good deal. Well, good luck, you and the rest of your teammates and the rest of this tournament, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Greg G.K. Porter wrapping it up here at the Surf Cup 2011, where you saw a fabulous match, a goal scored late in the first half, and then, of course, one scored late in the second half by Dylan McLaughlin to make sure that they did not lose this one and have a chance to potentially go on for the qualifying rounds. For George Langevin on the video camera, I'm Greg G.K. Porter saying take care of yourself. As always, God bless, and remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.